Today's question is that has come up is why do some people see results with the fuel additive and maybe some people don't see results. There are some factors that could happen with this. Number one is the correct dosage. You got to make sure you're dosing the fuel additive correctly, and especially on the first 2 or 3 tanks. You need to make sure that you double the dosage for the first 2 or 3 tanks. Also, if your vehicle has a lot of miles on it, it's going to take a little bit longer to get that cleaning process in place, which is an area that we do. So we clean, and when you do clean and clean the engine, your fuel economy can actually drop for the first 2 or 3 or 4 tanks, and depending how many miles are on your vehicle, could even be for a longer period of time. So just be aware of that there is a cleaning process that is there. Also, when you're doing your tests, you got to make sure you're doing a good baseline, make sure you're doing a good treated segment, so that same driver, same route, same load, and same fuel. All those things are very important, especially load, when you're trying to do fuel consumption tests. So you got to get a good baseline, and you got to get a good treated segment as well. Make sure you go to the same service station, make sure you fill it with the same pump, and make sure that you fill it to the exact same height every time you do that. Also, you'll find out that you'll get performance gains with the fuel additive. So you can't expect to get better horsepower and fuel economy at the same time. If you go over a mountain pass in a diesel truck and you're getting an extra gear or two, that's fuel. You're using the fuel as horsepower. And so make sure you go over the same way and you'll get the fuel economy, which you're not getting. And this time of year it's very important too, because we've come off of winter blend fuels, and there's between winter blend and summer blend fuels you will get different results. So usually in the summer though you'll get a little bit better results because they're coming into summer blend fuels. But there are a lot of factors, weather and conditions like that will also apply to it. Just remember that this is a chemistry, that it works every time. So make sure you check and do the things that you need to be able to do to get answers to your questions. Also, one thing to remember is the computers on the vehicles. You may have to take the battery positive off and reset that computer, and then you can see some improvements on your gauges if you're going that way. So hope that answers your question today, and good luck.